and all alone, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Sup, princes? Ready to get bluey? I don't know what that means. I thought of that about 5 minutes ago. I was like, you know what? We're going for it. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna send it, and we'll see what happens. Playing blueprints though, and I have already maybe like, let's see, a page and a half of notes here. We've got orange. We got the color codes. Orange is halls, green is outdoors, purple is bedrooms, red is negative, gold is shops. We've got that we need the west and east antechamber levers, but we don't need the greenhouse one because that's broken. That moon necklace in the picture might be important. We got a bunch of book titles. Swimbird is the name of the book, but it's not a, it's not the code to the security thing. We've got Claire Epson is dead. I forgot to open chat again because I'm a genius. But we've got that Claire Epson is dead, and hold on a second. Now I'm oops, mute myself. Pop out chat, please. Boop. And I can close that. Raw Fury Games. Actually, it's just Raw Fury, but let's see what else we got. Oh right, Mary Sinclair is actually Marion Marigold. The author is Mary Sinclair, this guy's, I think, daughter. And when she married, she became Mary Matthew Jones. There's a safe in the drawing room. There's a 4-digit padlock behind the campsite, which might have a clue on the tree. The sledgehammer, maybe for the boarded up doors. The dark cave has torches. Those might be important. Blue is true, red is lie, but we did see the book that talks about red being the only true color. What does that mean? Terminal pass equals... oh, right, it starts with an S. Sorry, I had to sneeze. The terminals are in the security in the lab. We got the safe in the boudoir. We've got a bunch of dates we don't know what to do with. The sheet music. We've only got one word from it because we forgot what the other one was. There's the word Mila on a statue. A red note has a safe code, but that might be a lie. I don't know. If it's a lie, does that mean it's backwards? Or does it just mean it's not true? And the conference room notes are in the office safe, I think. Oh, and then there's stone letters, but those might also be a lie. So. Whoops. Put focus there. We got a lot of information and not much to do with it right now. This time I really did forget to switch the screen over, didn't I? There we go. Is it day 7 or 8? Day 7. Simon, welcome to Mount... Okay, no. Oh, is it going to charge me a step if I walk outside? No, okay. The grounds. I never noticed it shows up in the bottom right. There's definitely some stuff happening here. Oh, it is charging me. Private drive. What's determining when steps are used? $47. Oh, for like, it's like a time thing, maybe? Oh no, it's when the name changes? Campsite. No, I mean, there's a door there, or is it just a time thing? As I walk around. When I walk away. Oh, the tree isn't here anymore. Interesting. They did say I can remove some padlocks with the sledgehammer. I know it was the, what was it, the office safe that it said is 9003, but it is like a 4-digit code. 9083. So maybe? No. We've got a bunch of dates. Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna reset it so that I don't, like, think that it was set this way and is a clue. But all those dates are 1980... 85 and 86, I think. Okay, now. I wonder if it ever says, because this might be a stretch. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the step counter because I am curious about that. Okay, it is when the name changes. Different areas. Okay. I wonder if there's ever anything that says how old we are or how old Mary is. Oh, there's another one over there. Another door. Also locked. I'm watching you. Because, maybe we can figure out what her birthday is, or at least her birth year. Who are you? Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. I'm wondering if any of that is important. Alright, so what do we want to do? Do we want to start to the right or left? Let's start to the right, maybe? Well, we're already here. Breaker box. Bunk room is a dead end. This at least goes north. So that guarantees that we can go north. Is it something? No. Looking around to see if there's anything I haven't noticed. That crowbar? Gordon Freeman? Half-Life 3? Well, I mean, I guess it's weird to say that this one goes north, because, like, obviously, or not obviously, but, like, from the entrance hall, there's already a spot that goes north, so from rank 1, I guess you can put anything you want on rank 1, but if you want to use all the space, you want to be able to get to those corners. So at the very least, I suppose the most efficient thing to do would be to put single rooms, but from the north on those spots. So getting to the sides is honestly kind of important too. This wouldn't be a bad idea. This guarantees you can go to the north. This would at least connect rooms. I don't know. There's so much. There's two different things to like, three different things really to think about. It's like, what's most efficient in terms of like room placement, so that you can get to rooms, so that you can draft as many rooms as possible. What's most efficient so you can get to the antechamber. Then there's actually like solving the puzzles, not just like the puzzles in the rooms, but like the puzzle of like how to open the antechamber. And then there was another thing too. I forgot what it was. But it's a lot to think about. And I'm sure there's like a strategy to it that will become apparent. Let's put the spare room. Because as much as the chapel gives you space, it also deducts money. Like, is it good to have hallways? Is this good or is this bad? And then there's like, do you have to structure the rooms in such a way to get the power to a certain place? Because I know that's a thing too. There's the breaker box. I don't know what that is. Well, I kind of know what it's for. Why does it sound like there's a heartbeat? But we do know there's also persistent upgrades. So, corridor, the storeroom. I feel like neither of these, I feel like none of these are really that great. Putting a dead end right in the middle seems like a terrible idea, but also you're not going to be able to get here from the entrance hall anyway. But whatever we put, it's like, let's go to the corridor. My instinct is to try and connect things as much as possible. Hat. Oh, another hallway. That hallway goes up. Also, that hallway's rotated. That's interesting. So it can spawn different ways. That also goes up. This can connect back down, but then if we want to go up, we're going to have to either go from the other hallway, or we're going to have to go around. I feel like my number one problem that I've been coming across is having a way north. So I feel like that's like the number one priority. Try to create as many paths north as possible. Everything after that is kind of extra. But that means I might wind up with a bunch of blueprint hallways tomorrow. And that might not necessarily be good. Now it's like, is it better to go north right away? Because north hallways are more likely to be locked. So if I'm thinking like Binding of Isaac, which is another, roguelike, if you want to have resources, you want to explore, instead of just jumping right into the next floor, you want to explore every floor as thoroughly as possible and gather as much as you can. So that means, like, going forward, I'm going to need keys, so it might be more... It might serve me more to go left and right first, just so that I can have items, because otherwise I'm stuck in a position where I'm going to have to come back anyway and draft these rooms. And that would use up more steps. Whereas if I just do it now... Courtyard has a gem requirement, so unfortunately we can't do that. This might be a good spot for the utility closet, because at least it's close in terms of backtracking. So let's snag this. I shouldn't have actually gone in here, honestly, because I can't do anything in here. I can turn the keycard system off. Turn the garage on. I don't want to turn the dark room off. And that bottom one is cabinet, it looks like. But it's going to use a step. So yeah, if I think horizontal first, then I should do that from now on. I could run back to the other side and open that, but then that's just going to use steps. Because that's the other thing to think about, is what's the most efficient use of your steps? To make sure you have them. It's a lot of hallways. Could do the den. That at least, if we're prioritizing north, this comes first. Plus there's a gem, so that's good. Sometimes there's a chest there. So those locked chests from the observatory are only going to show up if I generate the observatory. And they're only going to show up so long as I have 2 stars when I look through the thing. Actually, I think there's one for 3 stars, so I think it basically only happened once, and now next time it'll be 3 stars. So yeah, if I want to go horizontal first, do we want to conserve our... Because maybe another thing is, stuff like this, obviously this door isn't going to connect to the utility closet because there's no opening on the other side. Is that something I should even really be too concerned about? Does it matter? Or is that more of like a red herring thing? Like, yeah, it's satisfying to do, but you don't need to do it. This does also generate a path north, but I'm going to need more paths north later. If I use it, do I take it out of the thing?
Oh, banana.
Hey, Mecca, thanks for the bits.
I'd like to solve the puzzle, Pat. 50, formerly 40-foot ferrets frequent fencing fights feverishly. Furthermore, frigid ferrets fail forgiveness forays.
That is correct. The answer was 50 formerly 40-foot ferrets frequent fencing fight. 50 formerly 40-foot ferrets frequent fencing fights feverishly. Furthermore, frigid ferrets fail forgiveness forays. Time to spin the wheel and solve the bonus puzzle. I don't watch Wheel of Fortune as much as Jeopardy, so it's like I don't have like that like what is it? The like routine that not Pat Sajak anymore, Ryan Seacrest has for like what he says after the puzzles and stuff like that in my head as much. Do I want the courtyard? Yeah, hi, how's it going? How's it going, Mecca? Hope you're doing well. Bedroom just like, oh, the bedroom kind of, I mean, again, it's satisfying, but do I need to worry about that? That's true. That's true. On April 1st, I was Ryan Seacrest for a little bit. Or I was Nyarlathotep taking the form of Ryan Seacrest. Don't know why I do that on April 1st. It's just fun. It's just fun to do something really stupid for April 1st. Greetings from Reddington. Like my silly little games. Hand. I still think this is quite a statue. What are you saying with this, Sinclair? I forget what his first name is. What are you saying with this, Sinclair? What does this mean? Oh, that's right. I left a thing here. Now this goes back to the left. I might not want that yet. Let's go back to the left. It's an actual ferret hosted wheel for no translation. It's just tick, 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 and then it jumps on the wheel for a ride. That would be very enjoyable. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. Well, this is true. The gems are in the white box. Okay. Only one box contains gems. This is true. This is truth. Because that's the rule of the game. If this is true, then this is actually false. This can't be true because it would prove itself false. So we know that more than one box is true because this is false. One box contains gems. If more than one box is true, then this has to be true. The gems are in the white box. Yay. It will give you R, S, T, L, N, and E, and then choose 4 consonants and a vowel. Crunch the gems. They do look like Jolly Ranchers, like the Jobstones in Final Fantasy XIV. Now this would just create a loop, which is kind of nice, but not what we need. So let's go to dining room. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Anything in the dining room? Pawn. There's a recurring chess motif, and I can't tell if that's just because it fits the puzzle aesthetic or if it's actually going to matter. Because, like, the ranks on the thing, it's not designed like a chessboard, but the term rank is used for a chessboard as well. Oh, locked. Okay, we do have a key. Do I want to use the key? Now, this is something where it differs from Binding of Isaac, well, a little bit, where I don't have the luxury of going back and checking the other door because then I'm using a ton of steps. So it's more similar to a run in the Binding of Isaac, where you have to get to certain bosses, you have to get to certain places in under a certain amount of time, and you don't have the luxury of checking every little thing, you just have to book it. It's more similar to that. So I think we just open it. Oh, security. Dark room. Where the lights should be on. None of them go forward. Although this does go to the other... This does make it so we still have access to the east wing, or west wing. Hey, Mitty, how's it going? Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. It's only my second session playing it, but it's really kind of captivated me. Pantry will just give us money, which we don't have. We can probably afford to do a blind draft. Security, though, is pretty good. Let's do security. Still don't know what that password is. Use the phone. Phone a friend. Keycard system is currently offline because we turned it off. Offline mode. Oh, so by turning it offline there and then oops. Setting it to unlocked here, I make it so I don't need a key card. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations. That like a CPA thing? Alright, so there's no other items we haven't found yet. Which means there's nothing in here either. Still can't see that. Oh, I see. Yeah, I totally understand that. I also was in retail hell at one point, and it is quite grating. Just starts with an S. W. Maybe? Normal doors are more likely to be locked as long as you progress north. Okay, we already knew that. Oh, this is a keycard thing, but we don't need the keycard. Passageway. That does guarantee we can go north, which we're running out of time for that. We've only got one more room we can draft on this rank. If we can't go north from here, we're stuck. So I think we take this. Yeah, definitely we celebrate escape from retail hell. We can go north from here. I don't know what this is. I think that might just be aesthetic. Rumpus room? It's a rumpus room. Well, this is not a great lineup here. We are still stuck at not having a path north. Herbert Sinclair, that's his name. Ten again, or 2 in binary, I suppose. I want to see what's in the rumpus room. Her vibes were so bad last time. My protection charm's glass cracked. Jeez. Locked. Okay. So we're heading back down. Storeroom. Weight room. If we want to die. Launder currency. I don't have a gem, so I think we're stuck with the storeroom. I don't know. This is looking kind of sketchy. Oh, we do have a key, though. Wasn't there one more thing in here? A gem. Yeah, it's definitely more important, I think, to use those first few ranks to get as much currency as possible. The garage is interesting, because we did turn the power for the garage on. But if we use the garage, we can't continue. We're stuck. Furnace, more likely to draw red rooms. That sounds awful. And the pantry. This is day 7, I believe. 7? 7, yep. That's locked. Damn. Run our way over to here. Let's see what else we can... Another hallway. The boudoir. The commissary. The commissary... might be a good choice, actually. Oh! Alright, we have seen this already. With stage without flower? That seems really important. With stage without flower. They both have question marks. That seems like it might be like a telling me to draft a thing with a theater, but without the greenhouse? Also, what the... Arrows. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. But it's red. So that's a lie. Unless... Can I take these things out? With and without. And arrows. Those arrows. Corner. Corner's 90 degrees. The board is like 16 by 9. Trash. Oh, day 20 and 21. It's 50% off. But it's written in red. So is that a lie? I'm actually going to write this down because I'm going to write down no 12 to 16, 50% off. Oh! I don't know what sound I just made with my mouth. I think it was something like, oh! Thanks for the raid, Mellowfira. I appreciate it. What were you doing? Hope you were having a good stream. 20 and 21. Oops, that's not how you spell that. 20 and 21. Red text. Red This game that I hate. For sale today, gem. Ooh, a sledgehammer. Set of gems. I can't afford that. Okay. So there's not much I can do. I'll buy the gem. Sure, why not? You mean like this game? Like Blueprints? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Cigarette machine with diamonds on it. And... Dirigiblocks. Dirigiblocks? Dirigiblocks. What is happening here? Alright, not much else I can do here. I was hoping I could buy a key, but that did not happen. I'm still very early on in it. I'm getting the hang of it, I think. Just a lot of stuff to write down and keep track of and hope we're getting somewhere. I'm also not sure. It seems like there was a note that implied that there might be a time limit. I don't know. So we'll find that out too, I guess. We might get jump scared by a time limit. Sorry, kid. The will is no longer yours. Food for sale. We don't really need that. What I need is keys. This would be... This could give us keys. We'll lose a little bit of space. Do want... I mean, I have a lot of room off the entrance hall still. So we could still find keys. We've been here before. Oh, right. We checked out a book last time. Swimbird by Marion Marigold. Oh, borrower. Oh, Simon borrowed it in December 24th, 85. Oh, that was me. Wait. Is it 1985? Herbert Sinclair. Mrs. Peterson. Can I look at that? Oh, checkout card. Oh, there we go. It's okay, so it's 1993. Detective Bon Margle. Is that an anagram? It just seems like a really random name, Bon Margle. Or French, Bon Margle. That's when another Kiwi appears behind you. And then Simon again. So it's 1993 is our current year. December 24th, 85. Bon Margle. Lemon? Wait, hold on. I'm actually... At first I was like, maybe, but now I'm actually really considering. Lemonarg. It's an ARG. No, ARGB. Grab. Lemongrab. Adventure Time! It's a reference! No, I don't know. But Lemongrab actually does work. What other words can be made out of that? Garb. Lemon garb. It's also a 40 years dungeon. I don't know a ton of Adventure Time references, but I know a couple. I know Lemongrab. Garmin. GPS. Marge. Noble. I'll think about that. But Swimbird. Okay, Swimbird, what do you have for me here? We read the Red Prince. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep, bird, arrive on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's the end of it? Jeez! That was really depressing. Can I check out another book? Can I read something else? Wow. I mean, a good lesson, but like, could have given us something. Can I read something with a happy ending, please? Yeah, exactly. Oh, right, I'm stuck. I'm locked to the game window. I was trying to move my mouse, and then I was like, wait, I can't do that. My first claim ticket. First item checked. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. That's right. We still have that. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most paid for. Contraptions I've made. Largest purchase. Maybe one day. Oh wait, was that Holly there the entire time? Or is that new? And then there's a page that's empty. Yeah, like I thought it was going to turn around in the end and be like, oh, I told my friend they were jerks and now I'm happy again. Nope. When drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Aquarium, which would let me go to the corner. It's every color. And laundry room, which lets me launder currency, which I assuming probably means that I can exchange things. It almost looks like there's an opening on the side, but I don't think there is. When drafting, you may spend... So that just becomes a permanent thing for the rest of this run. I don't think that's very helpful right now, though. I think I'm going to do the aquarium. Oh, a dirt patch. We've just never seen a shovel. So I can't actually do either of these. Should I grab the foot? Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. Hopefully that's not a warning of some kind. Can't go in there. And I am running out of steps. Pantry, I can't get to because I don't have a key. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this, though. I think we've got a plan for next run. Or, you know, we got 13 steps. We can make it work. Oh, pool. Oh, we can't do that. Room counts as 2 bedrooms. I mean, it'll restore steps, maybe? No. Why would you... Oh, wait. We got 2 bananas, though. That'll restore steps. Flashlight. Game. Obviously, shot glasses just fuck my liver for non-alcoholic things. Do not the acetone. That is really funny, though. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you will find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would have rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. That's sweet. It's so I can dip Q-tips in it and I'm not going to drink it. Do not the acetone. Hamster? Who is feeding you? Not you, Zoe. My dog just looked at me like, what? I fed you already. You already ate. Trophy. I really like that. I really like that book. It's really funny. You're feeding me, I hope. Ooh, this all sucks. Chapel. Don't know if I can afford to lose the steps. And unfortunately, I don't have any gems for the observatory, so... I suppose I could, like, I mean, I don't always have to progress forward. Like, if I wanted to say, okay, this run's dead, if I had gems that instead of spending them on a room, spend them on the observatory, I could. Because that would upgrade long term, I think. Although, I mean, would it? Would it be helpful long term? I don't know. I think I have to go with chapel. The chapel room. Before I think I do stupid shit. I mean, I do, but not this kind of stupid. Oh, is that a book? No. Oh, it is money, though. We steal from the church. Is this a puzzle? The what I think might be tarot cards? It does seem like a puzzle. But I don't know where the sequence would actually start. It'd be like 1, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4. Looks like there's one behind there too. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Is there a 4? That's a 7. 6, 4, 7, 5, 6. Okay, maybe there isn't one there. It's worth a shot. Can I interact? Let's try to see if I can interact with the statue. I promise I wasn't trying to, like, look up its dress. Items. This would lock me out. Well, no, there is one more opening. If there were a key here, I could. But I also would have to run all the way back over, which would probably use up the rest of my steps. Now, are the lights going to flicker off? Or because I found the breaker... No, okay, they are going to flicker off. There is a power thing. Oh, furnace. So it doesn't give me a key unless power is routed to it. A dirt patch, and I believe that ends the run. There isn't any other way of doing anything. I could, real quick... Oh, that was the sound of the money going bye-bye. Real quick, I could just return to security and see if we missed anything. Because even though I won't have the steps to gather anything, at the very least it'll, like, give me kind of like a idea of, like, okay, was I looking hard enough? No, we did find everything. Okay. Well, pass out right here. Fall face down on the floor. No, we can't do that because they would get mad at us. Mount Holly, red villa, 5 red rooms. Was there 5? Dark room, furnace, chapel, lavatory. Yeah. Oh, an aquarium. Listen, I'm not the one who chose the red rooms. You gave me the red rooms. Day 8. Nice red house. I really like the different pictures of the house afterwards, depending on what you did. Hold on, can I bring it up? Yeah. Red villa, stately manor, quaint cottage, because I did really badly here. The Inn of Tomorrow. I don't even know what that means. Oh, 5 bedrooms. Alright. Why are you red rum? Entrance hall. Didn't realize the entrance hall looked like that on the thing. Just kind of looks, I don't know. Looked futuristic for a second. Alright, so I am going to go to the left and right first. I definitely keep getting hallways, adding more hallways into the pool. Oh, but yeah, that might be why I got the Inn of Tomorrow. Oh, the rustic inn because of the bedrooms, and the Inn of Tomorrow because of the tomorrow effect. You're right, you're right. That's a good point. And we're going to be adding more. So if I want to explore horizontally more... Well, does it matter, though? Because the hallways don't have anything in them. So even if I generate horizontal with hallways, it doesn't really contribute. This is a good spot for the pantry, though. Or the storeroom. Either one. Right in the corner. Plus, it's resources. This does change. I don't know if it means anything, but it does change. Or do they? Yeah. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So I could go back. Because that's the key. I do want to explore horizontal and prioritize that for gathering stuff. But I don't want to go back and forth between the sides because that would use steps. So I think you just go forward from here. If only you could have 2 upgrades, then you could have the key upgrade too. Yeah, and then you just basically have a loop of hallways. You could just have all hallways and they would each give you a key so you would never have to worry about locked rooms. Alright. This lets me go to the left. But I think we do need to prioritize having at least a path forward. And then no lock. This is always unlocked. If I save that. Because the spare room this early, I think, is usually unlocked. This would give a key, though. I might take the Nook. That's a lie, I did take the Nook. Oh, closet. Another hallway. Oh, pantry. We just go right back in the other direction. That is tidy. Or the closet, we would have to go back. You know what? Screw it. Let's take the pantry. Yeah, I feel that too. It's like I want to play it on stream, but I'm also tempted to play it off stream. And it is so addicting because it's like I want to figure out the secrets. I want to know what's happening. The West Wing hallway. Bedroom, which just goes to the right. Which is not a bad thing. Or the den, which goes to the right and forward. That would also give me a path forward, and it would give me a gem. Chest? No. I feel like even if you're done with this game, like, you're still not done with this game. It feels like there's puzzles that are just, like, really deep. That, like, even if you finish the game, it's like you might still have puzzles left. I don't know. The Rumpus Room! I might be able to see what the Rumpus Room does. But there's a hallway that goes forward. But I think I need to take the Rumpus Room. All hallway run. Ooh, a bishop. Ooh, food. Definitely looking at this guy. There's something going on with you. I'll get to you, though. I'll get to you. It did say there was a... I think it said there was a gem. Oh, it's a game room. Oh, no, it said there was coins. That was the whole point. That's why the Rumpus Room had coins. So I could feed them to him. Alright, guy. Insert coin. He be touchable. Oh?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Holy crap.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, and Zara.
Until
the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I was not expecting that. So that was black cat tied to a red flag. That just seemed important for some reason. It just seemed like a really specific piece of information. Tied to red flag is pointing to the left. I don't know if that's important. Door with moon. The sand seemed more like it was just kind of like a staging device, but I mean, maybe that was important. I don't know. I wasn't expecting a full cutscene there, but sweet. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. Add more hallways. Let's go. Hallway strats. It would connect nicely. It would be a really, like, just satisfying breaker box. More hallways. More hallways. Only hallways. My room is my estate is exclusively hallways. Oh. Wait. I need to alt-tab. There we go. Kill, kill, kill. Death to the bot. Bot dead. There we go. Alright, put that aside. Alzara, your wisdom confounds me. So I could go to the side, or I could go back down, either way. Let's go back down to get more stuff. Vault, 40 coins! Well, damn. Regardless, it's going to be cut off. We kill the bot and put its head on a stake to warn the others. Billiard room. Let's do the billiard room. Is there anything more to the billiard room besides this one puzzle? Thank you for the follow. Oh crap, I don't have my thing up that tells me who it is. I can actually have my thing up, I think, this time, actually. Why do I not? Thank you for the follow, Mellow Fiera. I appreciate it. Oops. I did not notice there was an ad playing, but we are in the middle of an ad, so... Unfortunately. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright, what's the... I gotta remember what the puzzle here was. Oh, right, it's just addition and subtraction. Are those your emotes? Because they're really cute. I like them. 5, 6, 8. 9, 4... 10, 8, 7. Oh, is that multiplication? Yes. And it's not order of operations, so it's just 10 minus 5 times 4 is 20. And then 11 minus 7 is 4, times 2 is back to 8. Keycard. It's almost like the puzzles in some of these rooms are just like the basic versions. They're like basic compared to the other puzzles in this game. Because like once you solve them, it's like you pretty much know how to solve them already. Drawing room. again, would be really satisfying to put this here. I just don't know if it's worth it. Oh, the observatory, though, is good. Let's see what we get. Yeah, 3 has +3 steps. Oh yeah, I definitely know there's like more complicated puzzles in this game. It's just like, so far those rooms that have the puzzle symbols on them have just seemed like easy in comparison, you know, in comparison to what might be coming. Because I've heard things. I've heard that this game gets complicated real fast. Well, maybe not real fast, but well, probably real fast. Yeah, it's like for those ones, it's like once you know the method to solving them, it's like you can pretty much just solve them and get whatever the reward is. Unless those get more complicated too, I don't know. Maybe they scale in difficulty. Oh, I should have gone down there just to fill that out. Oh well. And parlor for another one. Well, I'll put down the chapel. Well, the chapel actually in this situation doesn't really give me anything that the parlor doesn't give me, so... In fact, the parlor has a net benefit, so... I'm really excited to see what comes later. Every box contains gems. Well, we know that's not true. Every box is black. Well, we know that's not true. I'm sorry. What is this? The statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. Well, we know this is true. So, the statement on one of the other boxes would be true. Every box is black. This box is black. That's not true. Every box contains gems. This box contains gems. So this one is the one with the gems. It's not true, but it's the one with the gems. We pretty much all of this most recent stream and did 1 step of 1 puzzle. Holy crap. That's exciting. Exciting in that I can't wait to see. I'm already struggling enough with room construction and stuff. I haven't even gotten to the antechamber. So I don't know if... I'm assuming even once I get there, I'm not going to be able to open it. Because they said there's levers. So we'll have to do that. Then I need, not the courtyard. There's levers. There's a lever. There's 2 levers. There's 1 in the west wing, 1 in the east wing. Dark room. Yeah. If I were to turn this light... No, I don't think... I have turned this light on before, and I don't think it lets you see the rooms you're drafting. It would be neat if it did, though. Light switch? No? This one's locked. Okay, well, I can at least check these while I'm at it. Also locked. Okay. Well, if I had to choose one to unlock, I would choose this one. Because it goes back towards the center. Do I dare spend a gem on something I can't see? No. I think that's a bad idea. Well, it's a furnace. Yeah, I feel like I answered that question wrong. This is not the right answer. Do I dare spend a key? I may actually go back to the den. I can go to the entrance hall while I'm at it. I'm gonna avoid... Yeah, I'm gonna dodge that. Billiard room. Did I go the wrong way? No. Wait. Yes, I did. Damn. Oof. Big oof. Wait. Oh, for some reason... Yeah, I thought I came off the north... Okay, going to the den. That's alright. Didn't waste as much as I thought I did, but... Garage. That's right, red rooms are more likely. West Wing Hall. The garage gives keys, but... we're running out of space to go north. Hallways, let's go! Got this. Lady Clara Espin died. Yeah, we can check out this first. Jeez. That furnace really doing a lot of work. Gymnasium's like the lesser of two evils here, and I really don't... Well, oh, actually... Commissary's not a bad idea, because I do have, like, some money. Screw it, let's take it. Did the music change? It did. It is a little more... It is a little more ominous. I want to turn this on. Is that a spade? Is there a note that's missing? No. Wait, hold on. This changed. With coat, without caught. With the coat, without caught. That's the letter A. If we're subtracting letters. So if that changes, that's the puzzle. We now know that that's the puzzle. With stage and without flower. Those words were probably different. Could have been maybe fern. But now with coat, without caught. Yeah, this is definitely... The thing that clicked was like just the fact that the words are similar. I was like, oh, I can do a thing here. I am still going to write it down, even though it changes. Coat and caught are the words. With coat, without caught. What does that mean, though? Because, like, the letter A, I guess. I'll have to think on that. First week of December. Oh, we also know what day it is, I think, from the book. Although I forget what day it actually is. It's 1993, though, so. There's also a shovel, which... Salt shaker. Sleeping mask gives you extra steps for bedrooms. That's what those are called. And the metal detector, I think I saw on, because I've seen like a couple people play it for like an hour or so. I never watched them play it very deep in because I always wanted to play it myself. But I think it beeps near, I think it literally beeps near metal objects. So I think it's like stuff you can pick up, maybe. I want to take the shovel, though. Because if I can get some stuff out of dirt patches. Will I find more stuff like this? Unless it's trench coat, in which case, or overcoat, in which case it's like over A or trench A. I love enjoying acetone fumes. Yeah, they do stick around. I know that just from nail polish remover. Do love to stick around. My nail polish also, the smell of that will stick around too. I should be looking around for dirt spots. Let's see what this is. I thought you came to a sensible enough conclusion and then thought, but what if it's more complicated? I love doing that. My favorite thing to do is overcomplicate things. Oops. Forgot I can check my inventory here too. Don't make me go to the chapel. Take me to church. Okay. But it is just for in terms of like where rooms are. It does. It is pretty convenient. I don't want to take the maid chamber. I'll take the chapel. It's the zoomies of the brain. I like that. No money over here this time? Oh. Curse you, church. Are these the same? Do these change position? That's still 7, so I don't think so. Thought that was a cross. I was like, I don't think this is a Catholic church. Who do you worship, H.S. Sinclair? I'll go to the side. I want to grab more stuff. If I can. Oh, aquarium. Nursery. Nursery's good too. Oh, but it does cut off the rest of the other side. And then aquarium. I like the little effect that reminds me of the furnace, though. Aquarium will at least let me go that way, but I could take the nursery, just... I want to take the nursery. I want to put it down so I get the steps out of the thing. So that way I have steps that last. Ooh, money. I'll lose a little bit of it when I go back to the chapel. This confuses me. We got a thing that says red is false and blue is true. This says red is the only true color. It could just be lore. On the other hand, it's... Maybe since the book is red because the book is false. It's also recursive because he's reading the very book that he is starring in. Kind of love this. Is that Trogdor? It might be Trogdor. The book be like, gamers never look up because the sky is blue. The book be like, touch grass. Blue blocks. Blueprints. Unless that's just... That could just be a letter to a code. Star. The coat caught. That could just mean that, like, one of the letters is an A. Oh! Okay. 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 I'm seeing your game. With stage without flower. What could those things be? Because if each day has a different letter, What's the stage? Or what's the flower? Plant. It's got to be something that has letters in common. So, like, auditorium, herb and, or weed. Plant and play. No, it's close. Play and, unless 2 letters, it was with, play, with, no, because the first letter the first word has to be the longer one. So with stage. If it's stage without sage. Holy shit. I need a space to write this stuff because this is now a full thing. Pick puzzle. Day 7 was T. Day 8 was A. Holy crap. That's great. I love that. Oh man, I really like that. Stage and sage was tough because it's like, how do you tell something is sage if you, like, don't know what sage is? Well, I mean, I know what sage is, but, like, I don't know how to identify sage from a picture. But once you figure out stage, it's like, and then you know how the puzzle works, it's like you can work backwards a little bit. And it's like, oh, there it is. Oh, I haven't found the lab yet. I haven't actually opened the lab yet, but the dining room. I do like the dining room. Oh, and I don't have a gem. Now, how do you get days 1 through 6? That's the question. Unless it repeats at one point. Because then I just have to figure out where the repeat is and where it starts. Congrats to anyone who did that on day 1 and just got it right from the beginning. Dining room. Okay. Let's go to the side. Locked. Never mind. Let's go north. Locked. Well, that takes care of that. Back through the other side. How do I get back there? Oh man, I have a long way to go. Dark room is a key, so I can't actually go through. I would have to go all the way back to the entrance hall. Whoops. Obviously, it was auditorium and Audorium, my favorite flower. Is Audorium a real flower? That's convenient. Or that's like... Not convenient that it's your favorite flower, but I mean convenient that it still works. Although I don't know if Audorium looks like that if it's a real flower. But we did get the nursery, so we got that going for us. Does this kill us? Might kill us. Lavatory's bad. Closet could get us a key. Aw, damn. Ah, that's alright. This does connect nicely, but I'd be placing my bets on there being a key in there. Let's see if we can get a key. Give us a key. Show us the key. You wouldn't not give me a key, would you? Sledgehammer. Audorium sounds like a real flower. It could be real flour. We can make it a real flour. Am I stuck? There weren't any keys in the commissary. We have the shovel. Behind one of the doors is Chunky Kong. So we can look to see if there's anything we can dig up. But it means going in and out of rooms and... But is he alive? That's a good point. Behind one of the doors is Chunky Kong. In one of the dirt patches is Chunky Kong. Then there's Chunky. He's dead. I know I've seen some dirt patches. Where did I see them? Funky's in the Antechamber. Sorry for spoiling. Streaming is fun. It's a good experience. And it's especially good for, like, getting practice, like, just narrating to an audience. Like, you kind of have to... It takes some getting used to, but it's fun. Do I see any dirt in there? I don't. I know I've seen at least one dirt patch. Are those real? Gork, is this real? It looked like a painting for a second. There's one in the aquarium. Oh, was that on the previous run? Or did I make an aquarium this time? Yeah, that was the previous. That was the previous one. There's a dirt. Rock. Not worth picking up. But you know what? We did it anyway. It doesn't even go to my inventory. Damn. Jump in the hole. Alright, kids, get in the hole. That sounds really bad. I don't know why I said that. I was just thinking of a bunch of like a bunch of kids on a field trip to a museum and like an archaeology exhibit, and there's just a hole. All right, jump in the hole. No. No, I don't. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, Gork is a reference to there was a Twitter post where someone posted something on Twitter and like someone replied to it by saying they're trying to call the Grok AI but they misspelled it and they just typed Gork, is this real? I think it was a political thing which made it like doubly funny. Because it was like some right-wing BS. I think I am a little bit screwed. Yeah, I'm also no longer on Twitter because of shenanigans happening there. I'm also not saying that as like an endorsement of Grok AI or anything like that. I'm also not I'm not a fan of that either. West-facing college. We did cottage. We did explore the west side a lot. New room 1. What was our new room? Oh, the rumpus room. That's right. So unfortunately, we never got to make use of that dining room, but we did get the puzzle of the letters. So hopefully, we can find another commissary. Oh, I meant to take the sledgehammer outside to see if I could break open like that boarded up passageway. It's just, I don't know, it seems like something that maybe I could do. Day 9. Ooh, code check. That does not help us. Corridor, pantry. Pantry's money. Corridor gets us to the corner. Why am I going to the west side? Why am I favoring the west? I think I just think left to right. Pantry. Let's take the pantry. I should prioritize getting resources where I can. We got a hallway. Guest bedroom and nook. Screw it. Hallway. It's hallways all the way. We're gonna wind up with so many hallways. Corridor. Storeroom. Bedroom. We can make a nice little loop. This benefits us in no way. Well, gives us 2 whenever we walk through. Screw it. Let's do it. It's just very satisfying. Is that a chest? There's that moon necklace again. Why is it disappearing so fast? Hat. His questionable statue? Herbert, what does this mean? I need answers. Greetings from Reddington. Oh, observatory. We don't have any gems. Now I'm kind of powering through these first few rooms. Paperclip. Your taste in art, Herbert, is something. I'm not gonna say bad, but it is something. That walk-in closet is appealing, but I'd have to use a gem for it. It's probably worth it, though. What do you got? Key? A gem. So we got a refund. Coin purse. That's the one that gives, what is it? Can't take the perfume. Gives interest. There's one more, though. This? Coupon book. Save 1 on each purchase you make in the estate. Chunky Kong lurks these hallways. The ghost of Chunky Kong lurks these hallways. The commissary. It's a terrible spot for it, but I'm taking it anyway because I want this puzzle. Video game. I don't have much money, but it's the same items. Alright, what is it today? Oh, this is easy. Bath and bat. So, day 9 is H. TAH. Is that the password for the terminal, or is it something else? Also, these arrows concern me. Commissary will be closed from 12 to 16. Is it a cipher? Because, like, what if every day up to 26 is assigned a different letter? This could just be me making things overcomplicated again. No Chunky Kong, please on me. Arcade from Factory. Yeah, to beat the game, we have to play DK Arcade. Okay, so there's only one place we can go right now. That's true. Never anything wrong with thinking outside the box. It's when you get stuck on thinking outside the box and ignore the easy solution that it becomes a problem. Okay, there's our observatory again, but I still don't... I used my gem. Going to the left, yeah. I do like this puzzle, too. The black box is black. Thank you. The black box is true. The black box is empty. Okay. So this is true. If this is true, then all three of them are true, and that's not allowed. So this has to be false, which means this is false, which means this is in here. I'm still just taking a quick peek around to see if there's anything else. More hallways. Drawing room. I'm gonna take the corridor just because this corner is basically gonna be a dead end anyway, so. I keep thinking this is like a flute of some kind. Ooh, can't do that. Breaker box has a puzzle that I still haven't solved. There's that light puzzle that I still don't know what to do with, but I want the storeroom. All right, thanks for hanging out, Mello. And thank you for the raid earlier. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. I'll try not to go insane. Try is the keyword. Can't make any guarantees. Does his face ever change? Oh, we filled out the room kind of nicely, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I might get obsessed with just filling it out in a satisfying manner and forget about the puzzle. Hallways, hallway! There's always room for more hallways. We actually have no room forward if we don't do the hallway, so we're doing hallways. It's all hallways, all the time. Eventually we're just gonna have only hallways in our pool. Another situation where if I don't do this, I wind up stuck. Always room for more hallways. Boo. Can I do that? Yes, I have stuff now to do this, so I feel like I have to do this. And it's the same thing every time. So it is always this. There's more arrows again. I do love this puzzle too because it's just so, like, simple, I guess. Just like or like not simple. I think it's more just like, I don't know what the word is, but it's like very, I just like the idea of the hint being in the picture and then you do the thing and it shows up. It's satisfying. Now, is this the number? Safe code 9083. No, damn. What about... No. Oh, unless maybe... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Maybe it's backwards? 3809. No. Worth a shot. I think it's the office safe we got the thing to. I haven't even found the office, I don't think. Oh, wait, yeah, I have. Did I find the office safe, though? Huh. Interesting. That's locked. Let's see if I can conserve a key. No. That would be no. can redraw. I don't think I need to. Take the key. Another nice little key refund. A key fund, if you will. Boo. Alright, we'll take security. This just seems like the right thing to do. I'm gonna get to the antechamber, and it's gonna be like, the antechamber is locked down if it's ever under, high or something. There is a trunk. That's right. We saw that already. We haven't been able to get into it. Is this the same principle? Match and tree. Fire and... forest? Match and... math. No. But it does have the same arrows on it, so maybe that is just like an aesthetic thing. Why is there capital letters when there shouldn't be? Like, D should be capitalized, but P shouldn't. And L shouldn't. I'm just gonna start writing stuff down. Also, this still is... flame? We'll figure this out. I'm just gonna write this down in case, though. E... Well, the E is the first letter, though. I think I should write it down and then just mark which ones would naturally be capitalized. T, P, L, S, S. Actually, hold on now. This and this would both be naturally capitalized. A... Nope. A... Nope. I was right the first time. I can't read. A... E, C, E, Oh, the A would also naturally be capitalized. The T would be... Security is a room name, so it probably would be too, but... And then... House manager... Mrs. Babbage, although that would probably be capitalized too. I might be overthinking that, but I wrote it down anyway. So, flame or match and tree. Tree. What's another word for tree? Fern. Fern and flame? RNFLAM. No. Match. If it's match, MATCH, the A has to be used because there has to be a vowel. Match and math, match and mock. The other ones were all just like remove one from the middle and put it together. It wasn't like a... Because it was like stage and sage. So it was just removing the T. Did I write that? Yeah. Flame... Fame, flam, tree, and stree, cree, hand. It's gotta be match. But then what's the other word? Match and atch, ATCH. MATCH. MAT. Why would it be math though? Match and grow. No. That's gotta be tree. So, tree and tree trying to use my Wordle skills here. I might have to think about this as I continue, but match and tree. Or something like that. Treef. Strife. Cloud strife. Tree. Fern. Let me see. Is that matcha? Is that what matcha looks like? Is matcha a tree? Hold on a second. I'm gonna look at the ceiling for a second. Because then it's... I was just assuming that match was the first one. Phone, don't do this to me now. There we go. Finely ground powder of green tea. Well, I know that. Where does it come from? Well, I mean, I guess green tea. Leaves and buds of this plant. No, I don't think that's matcha. Now, having seen matcha, or having seen green tea leaves, I do not think that is matcha as well. Alright. But I was just assuming that was the first word, and that it was remove a letter from that to get that. What if this, like, pine, or evergreen, or... We had coat and cot, we had bath and bat, we have wood, now forest, and now I'm like trying to get closer to it to see if I can see any sort of like fire. It could just be fire and fur. Wow. Talk about overcomplicating it. Match, flame. I don't know if that changes either, but if it's fire and fur, that's E being the letter. Whew. Okay, might be setting off fire alarms with steam coming out of my ears right now. We want to go this way. Guest bedroom, breaker box, boudoir. I feel like putting down the breaker box is a good idea, but do I need to put it here? I did. It was fire and fur. I did forget for a second that fir trees were a thing, and I was overcomplicating the fire. Guest bedroom. Let's put down the boudoir. Just create more openings. Now there is something going on in here as well. I just am not sure what it is yet. Oh right, the save. Hold on. Was it 9083? Uh, 3809? No. 1985? 1986. Okay, well, we tried. And then there's Cinca. What is Cinca? But we have the picture, which shows the save. But it doesn't have the word Cinca on it, so maybe it's not the same save. There's definitely something going on here. Oh, wait, hold on. Christmas. What's that next to it, though? Red envelope with the number 4 on it. hold on. Let's flip back to the page that I had the thing, the safe. Safe on... This is not the drawing room. This is the boudoir safe. 1225 or 1225. Red envelope 4 with a circle. Herbert, that's what his name was. I keep forgetting it. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marian's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scallion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. Scullion? She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Alright, so that's Daniel Jones is his name. And this is labeled number 4. What is that next to it, though? Also, what was the other thing I picked up? Oh, we got an envelope in our inventory. Let me aim at the thing next to it. I somehow already forgot what the thing next to it was that we picked up. It wasn't the coupon book or the coin purse. It was... Sorry, I'm just doing a quick reread. Yeah, we did learn that there is some kind of, like... There's something happening here. And Herbert didn't mention the details of Marian's disappearance. So she had some cause she was fighting for. She exposed something, and the royal court wanted Herbert to not say anything. I can't believe it was as simple as Christmas. I also can't believe I don't remember what the other item in there was. Was there another item in there, or am I just, like, imagining it? I channeled everything I had into doing that voice. I forgot everything else. Do I have to... Do I have more of a currency? Was it a gem? Might have just been a gem. God. That is admittedly a little embarrassing that I forgot that already. Might be a good spot for an observatory. Alright, 4. Oh, gives us another gem. And there's a knight in the observatory. That's true, I was excited. Kiwi enrichment device. Oh, coat check could be nice. Do I have a way out? I do. Let's do coat check then. Let's put in... Let's put in the coupon book. Yeah. Let's do that. This game makes me want to streams eventually be on the other side of someone observing puzzles and be unable to tell me. Yeah, it is pretty fun when the person you're watching, you know the answer, but the person you're watching doesn't. It's like, as long as you're not spoiling them. Oh, there's a knight in here too. As long as you're not spoiling them or anything, it's like, it's also like, I also know how like it can be excruciatingly painful if you know the answer and you're watching someone who doesn't, but that's kind of part of the fun of it. Oh, is there a... Okay, I read that. So we can unlock that. Breaker box. Courtyard. Keep doing displeased crabby hands. No, I totally get that. I've watched people, what games were it? Zero Escape games. I've watched people play Zero Escape games, and I've had that same feeling. It's so frustrating, but it's so satisfying when they do get it. Shovel. I wish I'd put this in the thing. Give me a rock. Yeah! I'd love to see it. We love a good old rock. Alright, so this next room... Let's go down. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Something that turns around to the right so that I can maybe get another chance at going up. So 5. 2. 2 and 5. Oh, 10. Multiplying, that's right. Oh, division finally coming in. 8. 7. 4. 20. 10. Ooh, keys. Alright, hopefully this gets us north. It does with the gymnasium. Gymnasium's not so bad compared to... Oh, well, it's just gonna go back to where the courtyard is anyway. And since I already have that, maybe I just go to the garage. I don't have the breaker box yet, so I can't turn the power on there. Just go to the closet, though. Garage. Let's do the closet. Oh, lucky rabbit's foot. And another gem. Kiwi into closet. Alright, I'm really nervous because if this doesn't have a path north, we can't go any further. But we have gems, so we're not going to be locked up by that. Alright, hallway is the only one we can take. As much as I want to take the laboratory because I haven't been there yet. Hallway gang! That's a dead end, yep. It's another locked one, but that's okay. Anything but the closet. This guarantees a path forward. But this gives gems. How many green rooms do I have? Just 2 right now. But the courtyard is right there. It would just, like, replenish itself. Pay 1, get 1. But then if it's a dead end, I'm screwed. Dark room at least lets me go forward. Yeah. I think I have to. Do I risk paying for one of these? It might be more useful than one that I don't pay for. Screw it, we're going this. What are you? Oh, laboratory, I think. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Experimental house features. That is very ominous. Ooh. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay, we've done the boiler room puzzle before, so we can do it again if we find it. Laboratory experiment. In the laboratory, we're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. What? Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, whenever you draft a shop room, whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then, no thank you. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Never-ending keys. I think... I don't have a key card, though. You know what would be a great idea? Lose 5 steps and then lose 10 steps. I don't know how many more shops I can actually get, though. There might only be, like, one other one, because I have a commissary already. Should we unlock or bypass? We never went to the breaker room. Let's do this. Do you want to create and activate this experimental house feature? After approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Sure. Experiment started. More hallways! Oh, I can pause the experiment. Interesting. No experiments found. Okay. Log into network. We still don't know what it is. I thought maybe Swimbird, but that didn't work. Unless there's 2 different passwords. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. But it's a red note. Does that make it wrong? And then there's this. Periodic table. Well, I'd love to say I know these off the bat, but I don't. Let's go. Periodic table. Also, it's right to left. Does that mean it's reversed? No, the elements are in the right spots. So... if they're in the right spot, but there's an arrow. Do I have room where I can put this down? Do I have room to write things anywhere? I do. Oops. So that would be... so maybe it's just reversed? Afterwards? I don't know. Let's find out. It's 1, 2, 3, 6 in... so that's PU. 2 is... S. Ain't going well so far. H. 3 is H. I know that much. Right? Yeah. Actually, I capitalized that. Push. Okay, going well so far. TH. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven, is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, OS. Six would be 7, so... EU. European Union. PA. Push those up 4, 5, so 8. Wait, no, 5 is 8. 5. F. 9 is 3 from the right. In what row? 5. TE. Ten. RN. 11. I. 12. NE. Push those up after 9. After 9. After rank 9? Or after 9 o'clock? Or after 9 as in like just number 10? There's no power, so it doesn't matter. Can I mess with anything else here? See, I thought the texture on the terminal was a crack on my screen. There's that dog tag again. What's that say? That's a backwards signature. That's Cyrillic, I think. Hopefully I don't need to solve these. Microscope? No. Oh! My bad! I could have taken a picture of this. Heating and cooling curves. Our melting point at room temp. Melting point ice. Room temp is 20 degrees Celsius. Complete thaw is a little less. Why does that look like it's words? Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa. In Mount Tully freezer. Anytime there's a specific number, it seems kind of suspicious. 93 kPa. It's true, I did need the enrichment. Lab technician Randolph M. So they were experimenting with something. Immortality. Herbert Sinclair is actually alive in the antechamber and he's just sitting there waiting. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. So Rudolph Moore, I think, because that was Rudolph M, right? There's something there. Yeah, Randolph M. I was giving him a new name, sorry. Who are you? Does let us go up, though. Who are you? Oh, there's the office. 2 gems needed. Passageway, 2 gems needed. Back to the chapel. Could really use the dining room right now. Seems like 2 gems is kind of an important number to have. Oh, wait. Take the tithes. Let's go to the right. The pool adds the locker room, sauna, and pump room. The ballroom, whenever you enter a ballroom, set your gems to 2. Whenever you enter it. Also, there's like a pattern of steps on there, kind of like a dance thing, but knowing this game could be more important. I think we do the sauna. I mean, the pool. Oh, I can't go swimming. I'm not even, like... I can smell this. Like, just looking at it. just looking at it brings up memories of like smelling a pool. Or specifically like an indoor pool, because it just has that smell and that humid feel. Very nostalgic. Oh, pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Oh, drafting pool rules. Okay, that's funny. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Is that why I can only stroll? No running allowed? You use the stroll here and you like slip and fall in the pool and drown. It's locked. Is this one? Okay, we can go in this one. Sauna. Tomorrow you will start with 20 extra steps. This is rank 7. So the dining room, not a bad idea. Sauna's pretty good too. I've come so far though here. I really want to keep going. And if I take the sauna, I'm kind of gearing up for tomorrow. This could let me go today, though. I'm going to take the dining room. I haven't reached it yet, but I might be able to reach it. I might be able to hit it rank 8. Can't do the passageway. There's our utility closet. Bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms. Do I have a nursery? No. The passageway. Alright, so neither one is going to let us continue. Let's take this. Do I need to enter right now? I can screw around with the... Okay. Turn the gymnasium power off, because I don't have a gymnasium anyway. Let's turn these on just in case. And the last one is for the cabinet, it looks like. Oh, and also this. And then there's this. They don't do anything unless... Unless you light them all up first. Oh. Danger. Toggling or breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. So if I light them all up, then they start turning blue. And then I can turn them purple. Bug. Fly got in somehow. I've gotten here. and then I can turn them white. And after they turn white, I can't do anything else. I can get one turned white. Oh, but now it doesn't turn anything. The last time it... This one switches back and forth. Gotta rapid click all of them. Not enough hallways. Needs more hallways. One hallway per light. Damn it. Clicking a light. Dorito for luck, thank you. Clicking a light turns the ones next to it. Just wondering if I can get, like, any other results here. you click a purple, it just turns back to blue. And then a blue perhaps it's to the tune of Chunky's dead. Could be. I never thought of that. Now what? So blue will turn the ones next to it blue unless they're red. In which case it'll turn them purple. No. Because that didn't turn that one. That means. Yeah, the music kind of got quiet and shut off. That's locked. I think it got tired of waiting for me to do that puzzle. Is this locked? Yes. Oh! Experiment number 1. Oh, that's the experiment. Untested. Untested. Interesting. That just mean I haven't done it. Did turn this on. Now I have seen this before. Because I did this once before. On a different run. I did manage to turn this on. I just don't know what it means. What is that? I didn't get this last time. Oh, the broken lever. Right, he wanted a bigger print for one of our rooms in the West Wing. This last development was too dark. There's a heart there, but I don't know what it says. Is that a number? It does look like it says I originally thought it was just like names, but it does look like it ends in a 12, although the first one looks like a 4? 14, 12? I thought it was each something, but it's just very faint. Write that down just in case. Picture, which doesn't give me anything else really. Does it? Maybe I can find that tree somewhere and the carving will still be on it. Is that just to tell me that there's that I can open that drawer? else in this picture? Oh, there's the king piece. There's also a statue there. Is this the same picture? Just further developed. But yeah, the last time I was in here, I did manage to get the power on, and one time I did. And I saw some of these, but I wasn't able to get anything out of them. Here's this picture again. It really does look like it says 1412. Or H something? There's this one. Same with the camera again. Is there a bathtub in the back? There's the camera. Why a close up on the camera? Of all things. What does that serve? Last time we had a picture, it was a location thing. It told us that we could tilt the thing. The candlestick. So maybe I need to find the room with the bathroom? Or the bathtub? There's the office. What room is this? Oh, I can see the doors now. Well, that's cool. I only get one choice, and it doesn't lead me anywhere else. This would lead me into the... Well, I can't do that anyway. I need a key. Maybe I'll find one. That's for the dark puzzle. Key? Oh, wait. Spare set of car keys? It'd be great if I had the garage. I don't even know what that does, but like, I'm sure it does something. I have the code check. Put it in the code check. What's this? I didn't see these. That's a note in what looks like the dining room. Have I seen everything? Because I somehow missed that. Is this a puzzle? Wheat and storm. Rain. Storm and corn. These. Anything? No. I don't want to end this run. Do I have a shovel? I do. We have 16 steps though. It's the laboratory. That goes to the chapel, to the pool, dining room, to the utility closet, West Wing Hall. Yeah, I need to go back in the other direction and hope that I come across maybe some dig spots. Oh, the music's back. Clara Epson. There's another part of this note, but I can't see it. Dug there. The drawing room, the nook, the security, our observatory. What did I hear? Have I opened this yet? No. Suppose it's the same password. No. So what's your password? A bunch of pictures. Some of them are just repeats. Most of them are repeats. The baseball player. No, a newsie. And then you get the arrows. It's like the length. This has to be the clue. How many different types of pictures are there? There's the old man with the umbrella, the horse, the young man with the beard, the kid, and the woman. There's five types of pictures, 5 numbers. How many of each picture are there? Old man, there's... Oh, but some of them are triplets. So if we consider that 3, 1, 4, 5 of the old man on that wall. 3, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 overall. It doesn't really work with like a safe code. Unless it's just 2 digits. The kid, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or maybe going left means subtract. The horse, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's one of the young man there. 6 of the horse. The woman, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the young man, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said young man. I forget the rest of the words. And what about, is it the length of their stride? Horse would be the longest. Put the leaf in your mouth. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, put the leaf in your mouth. The horse would be the longest, so if we were to go like that, it would be 6, followed by the kid, probably. 5, followed by the young man, which is 10, followed by the woman, which is 4, followed by the old man, which is 1, 5. Wait, there's no way you could frown when you crunch on the leaf now. So 6, 5, 10, 4, 1, 5? No. My other idea was that it's right and left. So for the old man, it would be -4, -5, -8, 7, 6, 79, 8, 7. Well, that doesn't work because it's -7. So did I get the old man right, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I count 15? The most secure safe zone, -7. Or safe code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I did get that right. This one do anything? This guy seemed obsessed with the way, the length of people's steps. Or maybe he just likes arrows. Alright, where do I go from here? A key. But I also was thinking about putting the keys in the coat check. Also check this. No, it's just the one trunk. Did this. Coat check is over here. Clock. Lock. Wait. What the hell does this correspond to? Is that? Now I'm thinking, is it based on the position on the grid? Like, is this position C? Is that why there's arrows on that bulletin board? Or is it just based on the... No, it wouldn't be based on the name of the room because the commissaries had multiple different letters. Okay, I'm gonna write that down, and then I'm gonna write down, like, I don't even know how to mark this. A, B, C, D. Actually, wait, hold on. I'll use 3, 4, A, B, C. So I'll use that as C4. Because if that's the case, then I need an entirely new page for this. I'll have to double check this sometime, but by like going through the rooms and finding the pictures and stuff. Check. There. Actually, I could just make 5 by, what is it, 8? 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 by 9 grid. So I'll do like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. 3, 4, 5. And then puts. Actually, I'll draw these lines too, just in case. 5. So otherwise, I will forget. so close to being a meat grid. And that means that could be C. The commissary today was H, I believe. So that would be here. And then, what was E? That was security. Security was E. Those are right in a row. Is that coincidence? I have 8 steps. 8 steps left to look for these picture puzzles. That's P. And peak? If I had to guess, that's P and peak. So where are we? Observatory, that's next to code check. Okay, so that'd be there. It's gonna be like a Playfair cipher? And the boudoir. Sand and ampersand. And sand is more likely the answer. But sure, let's go with ampersand. I'm sure that'll be it. And sand. There's no way. This is insane. This is actually... This is nuts. I am so blown right now. My mind is so blown, I mean. I feel like I should rephrase that. My mind is so blown right now. So that's like either graph or chart. And that's coal, track, rail. And there's a rook. Why is there a rook? Rook rhymes with nook. And there's books. Rook rhymes with nook and there's books. I'm not a crook. Nixon. Nixon did Watergate. Oops, that was my dog shaking. Nixon did Watergate. Gate. Inflate. Inflation. Economy. There's money in this game. And gate rhymes with hate. I mean 8. It does rhyme with hate too, but that's irrelevant. It rhymes with 8, which is how many I have. And 8, H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, and H lined up with the commissary, which is a shop. I figured it out. Okay, so this is a graph. And this is a graph. R-A-P-H. Or chart. C-H-A-R-T. Chart and cart. In the nook. 5 up. Chart and cart. That'd be another H. Okay. So somewhere we're going to get the order of this. The drawing room. Now this is interesting because this doesn't have... Oh, yes, it does. Maybe. Tiger and... Tear? Oh, yeah. It's all come together now. Thank you for the clip. Tiger and tear? That'd be G. Five up, 3 left. There's a CK from left to right on one of these. It does sound like the end of a word. Now where do I go? Do I go to the spare room? I only have 3 steps. Do I go to the courtyard? I want to go to the spare room because that's more likely to result in letters that might form a word. Never mind, because they're not here. There's nothing in the spare room. Unless there is. Fan. Chair. Ladder. Is it a ladder or a step ladder? Okay, well this is probably not going to be very helpful. But we do have 2 more. Rod and road. So it'd be A. 2, 3, and that's in the middle. Ack. Spells ack. We only get 1 more step, and it's going to kick us out the moment we step through. So, just got to be quick. I see him from here. That's a tie, and it looks like a tear again. And which way is this? This one's to the left. Tie and tear. Call it a day, my ass. So that's rack. This is spelling out words. I cannot believe this, actually. This is nuts. Temporal manor, 4 tomorrow rooms. They were all hallways. Oh no, go check. Holy crap. This can't be the end of it either. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more puzzles like this. Holy, this is. Wow. I also didn't notice there's a little cutscene playing. I wonder if anything happens if I just let it go. So we've got to find all the... And the entrance hall will always be constant. I can't... And the thing is, I've been noticing the random pictures, but, like... I didn't, like... It didn't clock in my mind that there's 2 in every room. It's like once you get that 1 in the commissary, it opens up this can of worms of like, holy crap, there's always 2. And it went from like the commissary because because it has the thing with the with and without. Security, I noticed only because it's like, it's got the 2 on the bulletin board, so I was just applying the same logic. And then after that, it's like, holy crap, there's just 2 pictures in every room. When I was mentioning the displeased crabby hand. Damn. I'll write this down so I don't forget. Each room. Wow. All right. Well... Unfortunately, that is it for me today. I swear to God, oh. Why do I feel like Mount Holly itself, the name, is gonna be, like, play into this word puzzle thing somewhere? Wow. I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to figure this out. I haven't even reached the antechamber. I haven't even touched the antechamber. I don't know what's going to happen when I touch the antechamber. Like, when I get there, because I know it said that it needs 2 levers, but, like, if I get there, is it just going to be locked? Or is it, like, can I even enter it from the sides? Or do I have to do something else? It's just going to be so nuts. Oh, man, I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back definitely with more of this on Friday. I cannot stop playing this. I need to know. But in the meantime, have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your week. And I hope I will see you there. And we will solve this. At least this part of the puzzle. I hope when I solve this part of the puzzle, it's another puzzle. I hope it's just another puzzle. I hope it's puzzle upon puzzle. Nothing but puzzles all the way down. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Good night, everybody.